What?
That was Wendy yelling.
Oh. All right, this is good what just happened because he ran into your stability. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes.
All right, he ran into your stability because you did not raise your shoulder blades and elbows. And that is for us good. If he goes, yowza, this did not work, think of something else another time, or pitch a fit and lose and then think of something else. All right, this is good, really good. Elbows, The elbows got higher than the thumbs. That doesn't mean raise the thumbs more, that means lower the elbows more.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Okay, pick something inventive to do as a start off. And the only reason is to keep your brain looking for things to think about rather than just go on with same old, same old. Well done. Jolly good. Yeah, good. Now raise his throat latch up and out till he walks.
Pardon me?
Uh-oh. He thrust his throat latch inward and his snout outward.
Yep.
Up, your elbows are up.
Got it. There.
Now this, well done, doesn't matter. Yes, he was fixing it.
That's because he couldn't figure it out.
Right, and you didn't need to stop him because he actually fixed it himself.
Okay.
But never mind, it doesn't
Good
matter.
boy.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. He is a little surprised at your precision. Oh, well done. Good, good. Up and over, throat latch to the left of the muzzle.
Yeah.
Not so much muzzle to the right of the neck or the shoulders, but throat latch up relative to the muzzle. Oh, good. Good, good. And good. Yeah. And then into the walk, throat latch first. He doesn't want to walk. Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
But I can't hear you. Sorry. The wind is blowing really loud.
Ah, I thought that was the case. All right, most of that was super.
What
Now,
did I do wrong?
nothing, except that I was saying move him into the walk via the throat latch displacement, but you didn't hear that. Now I'd like you to, yeah, I'd like you to look at something. Oh, damn, it just went away. He was standing, arching and stretching his neck. He still is again.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's a tell. Something's going on in his basic functionality, huh?
Yes, he's thinking.
Yes, he's thinking or experimenting or resting or something different than just going, yeah, well, that's over. What's going on out there? Kind of thing.
So I'll do the walk now. I'll do the canter to walk now.
Yep.
So I can hear you.
Yes, and it's you raise him. So, Sapir Whorf theory, you know what I mean, yeah?
Yep.
All right. If you say, or if I say, bring him back to walk, that's a bad thing. I would say bring him up and out to walk because the words will determine how you behave, how you operate, how you think. So it's
Where's the canner? There we go.
yeah. That's minor. That's no biggie. Okay, up and out to walk, not back to walk. Yeah, good. And it's allowed if it's a bit muddled and messy. No problem. Give the outer rein though when you want to canter. Yes, right, you are. So he took a little advantage of it. Okay,
Canner.
yep. All right, carry his throat latch out and then flying change. All right, never mind.
Sorry. It was a good canner, so I just decided to ignore it.
That's fine too. Raise right seat bone, jam your left shoulder blade down and your left seat bone down as a unit until your eyeballs fall out. Yes. I guess I don't really need to lean over and scream into the keyboard. Good. Good. You've got to wait for that like you did. Yes, good. Doesn't matter if he sticks his snout up and is a little ugly, as long as you make your point with stability of view. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. He's not attractive, but that's because he's going, what the hell happened to you, woman? Yes. So you cultivate that, you repeat that up and out until he goes, yowza, I think I got it. Woo! Good. It's all right. That's him experimenting. That is not resistance. Ooh, good. Riders get so fussed about head position that they miss all the important stuff. Oh, nifty. Clever you. Now I got to send it to everybody. Look at that.
Yep.
That is great.
Oh, yeah.
That is great. When they go, oh, give me a little rest. And he's chewing gently, huh? It's not really
Blinking
chewing.
slowly.
It's not really chewing. What is it?
Stretching the base of the tongue, kind of sticking it out.
Yes, and swallowing saliva.
Mm.
Because when they unfreeze the throat latch, where the salivary glands are, yeah,
Uh-huh.
they produce more saliva, and so it either turns into foam, or they swallow it, or a little of both. And that's where we get this crap about the horse must chew the bit.
Mm.
That is absolute bullshit. If I have a horse that's chewing the bit, I need to do something about that. But when they are looking like that, that is them swallowing saliva and unlocking and sometimes licking the lips. Yeah, unfortunately, dressage is so full of misnomers. That's not the right word, but you get my drift.
Yes.
Misnomers.
Inaccuracies.
Huh?
Misconceptions.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Sapir Whorf theory again, unfortunately, that makes us ride badly or wrongly because of what we're trying to create, which is not a real thing. Oh, nice. Nice. And good on your part. Good on your part. Yeah. Jolly. Yes. Remember, when you push his head up, it is elbows lower than hands.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's elbows lower than hands. That's what creates the force of opposition, that creates tonicity, that creates stability. Only to you would I say that.
Tonicity?
Tonicity. Well, I just mean that, most riders have only heard about be soft and be following and go with the movement and be supple. This is no good unless you want his group out.
Well, yes and no.
All right, that's fine. If there was a plan, I'm all for it, even if it's a bad plan, which I don't know anything about. But yes, a plan is better than no plan. Because if you follow a plan and it fails, you can try a new one, or you can decide that you should pursue that further. Ooh, very tall. Ooh, yes. He tried to throw his throat latch in, yes? Hello?
Yes,
Did you see it?
there.
There.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the direction he is quite unhappy with the idea of not doing that.
Yep.
Boy.
That's
Good.
exactly right. And you say, honey, I'm going to outlive you. And I'm not going to push you over the edge of hysteria or rage or clamming up or whatever we're going to call it.
Good. 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 Huh?
Yes, good for you. Good, good, good. It's hateful at the moment. And you have to say, okay, it can be hateful, but I'm going to do this much of it. Sort yourself. Aha. Ooh, good. That's all right. I mean, that what you did was good. You had him perfect. You said canter, and he went, ew, I'm going to be so ugly. Elbows deeper than hands. No, no, your elbows and shoulders are up. Yeah, no matter what happens, you do not make a truce with the horse, a truce with the horse by raising shoulders, elbows, and center of mass. They must always go down. That's why I talk about the spear thrusting modality, although it's probably useless because women don't get it, having very
We don't
seldom.
throw a lot of spears.
No, it's not throwing. That's the whole point.
Thrusting. Excuse me.
Thrusting spears. That's one of the theories as to why Neanderthals went extinct, is because they only had thrusting spears, whereas the modern people, called at that time Cro-Magnon, had throwing spears and atlatls. And so they
You can still hunt with atlatls here.
What?
Missouri has an atlatl season.
What? Are you really kidding me?
No, really.
It's a flashback to 35,000 years.
Yes.
It's one of the great inventions of all time, I must say.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
Good, good. And look where he goes. Maybe not for long.
Yep.
Maybe not for long, but that's where he goes for a moment. Like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
Exactly. Well done.
Good.
Yep. And then he held a foot in the air for quite a while.
Good.
All right. Oh, super. When you let go, nothing changed, huh?
Yes, that was good.
In the arch and stretch business, I mean.
Yes.
Okay, so as he's going around like this, The complexus musculature and the jugular groove are so obvious and so alive. And that's what it should be like. And it is destroyed by draw reins and sawing down and all that stuff. So his neck has all kinds of muscular groups. That's why it's called complexus, of course. All kinds of muscular groups that are undulating and vibrating. That's what Hans used to call it. He would say, the neck muscles are vibrating, which, yeah, super, super. It's hard to see from the top, but mainly you'll see it as a widening just in front of the shoulder blades, about 4 inches below the crest.
Good boy.
So when you get on a horse and it at that place, 4 inches below the crest, quite near the shoulder blade or the saddle, that's narrower than what's behind the ears, then you know it's not going at all right. And if it's a schooled horse, it means it's been schooled incorrectly. If it's a green horse, it just means we've got to fix it. Yeah, good, good. I can't get over this yelling into the keyboard thing. Okay, are we ready for Piaf?
Sure.
Okay, have a go. And you've got escape routes lined up. Oh, you've got escape routes lined up. The main one is throat latch up and out. Another one is shoulders out. Another one is croup out. Another one is turn in. And then you may need startlement. He might go, holy shit, this is also taxing, don't you know? Boof. Yes. So anywhere here, you may need to readdress yourself to, you can watch, it's fine. You may need to readdress yourself to startlement, bewilderment, or quickening. Oi, do something, you clot. Yeah, he doesn't have to do Piaf. He just has to go, holy crap, what have you said? I'm moving my feet. So that's where I love that cowboy expression, keep them feet moving. Yes, good boy. Yep. Yeah, pat him.
Good boy.
Well done. Yes, Birdie. Birdie approves.
Oh, good.
So you keep playing to make reactivity, not to make Piaf. Yes, okay. He can have relapses into,
Good.
yeah, he can have relapses into, yes, thank you, Bird, into um, um, rotten behavior. We don't care. As long as his feet keep moving and you don't get hurt. Good, 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 good. All right, that's his interpretation. It's fine.
Oh, that was something.
That was something. That's exactly the right attitude. Well, that was something. And then you say, okay, good for you, Pumpkin. You tried something. And then over time, if it's the wrong something, it's not such a terribly difficult fix because we have so many tools, huh?
Yes. You can do other things.
Yeah. So you could, some people would look at that as a very bad behavior. I look at that as him going, well, what the hell are you on about? And it was also an element of Piaf in that it was what?
Elevated and quick.
Yeah, elevated and active in front. It wasn't Piaf-like elevation and active, but it was up there. So you say, okay, a little refinement here will do us good at some point, but thank you very much. Climbing up, and even if it's out of a frustration or something, it'll do fine. Hey, hey, good, good. That's too much. You should have stopped sooner.
I know, and I didn't, so now I can't yet. That was my fault, but still.
Yeah, okay, okay. You have to learn by doing, even doing wrong.
I felt it, but I felt it a split second too late, and he was already doing something else by then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, he doesn't look much damaged the way he's standing.
No, I think he'll be okay.
Oh, if you didn't know, this is a Mustang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
wow.
old is he?
That's super awesome.
He's 7.
7.
Wow.
I was just saying to Cello that he's a Mustang.
Yes, he ended up with 2 brands because his first one was wrong. So they rebranded him a section.
Wow.
That's all right. Nowadays, tattoos are so in fashion.
That's true. Good point. Good boy.
Good fellow.
That's a good point.
All right, now the pirouette. From walk or halt. So if he puts his left hind leg outward or backward, it means he's not stretching his left side.
Good boy.
It means
Sorry.
it means he's not stretching his left side.
Okay.
And then you have to do a weird thing with your hands and arms that isn't carrying his throat latch out particularly, usually, but getting him to put his outside ear forward. Now,
Okay.
you might ask, how is that done? And my answer is, I have no idea. I mean, I know how to do it, but explaining it, too hard. You're losing the left hind. That could be your left seat. Yes, yes. And it's the same thing that makes a walk pirouette work. Yes, good. Was the wrong lead, it matters not.
Yeah, he attempted.
Yes. That stance is so funny with all the horses when they've been ridden in a good way. That's quite typical if they don't have other issues like, their friends have left or it's feeding time or something. Hoi! Wake up and see. Yes, good, 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 good. Startlement is allowed. It won't work to make him do it right, but it'll work to make him think about the future. Good boy. Yes, that was right. It was only one step and you rewarded so he can go, what the hell? Is that all you're on about? And then you can say later, sometime later, a few minutes or a few days, you can say, how about a second step? But I call this horse think time.
He's definitely downloading. There's a lot of blinking going on.
Yep, yep. And the neck is long and flat. He's not staring off into the distance or having a fit. And riding dressage people just have no clue about how
blinking.
yeah, about how to read animals.
Well, I'm an animal person, not a dressage person.
Yeah. Yes, pumpkin. Yeah. So good. You took advantage of his bouncing bum, huh?
Yep.
Instead of trying to strangle him to death.
Come on, you're getting yourself where you can't move. There you go. Thank you.
Yep. This is right. All you can say to him is no
Good.
or try something. Those are your two messages. Hey, good. Good. You sound like a raven. Elbows deep, elbows deeper.
Deep. Thank you.
Good. All right, drop him. It's good enough. And that just tells him that he's quite right on the road to what you want, huh? You don't have to go to the finished product. The good psychology